I feel pretty confident in saying I don't actually have everything we're going to need today. I hope I'm wrong. I suspect I'm not, unfortunately. It's, you know, this is kind of a big, stupid idea I'm trying to do here, and... crud, that doesn't help. Have I mentioned how frustrating fence foundations are? I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the last one, because, quite frankly, they are one of the worst things in the game. They are just a nightmare to try and place. There we go. It's just never-ending frustration for me with them. Half the time I think stuff is snapped in place, it's not. So, you know, it's just, what can I say? It's a barrel of fun. Hey, okay, I see. I ran out of fence foundations because I placed one incorrectly. Alright, Sheldon, hook me up with one of those and then some of these. We're not going to have anywhere near enough of these. Oh, and these are going to take forever to walk with. It's alright. They've actually got me pretty close to a level, so I won't really complain all that much about it. Although, here, let's go ahead and start off. I don't know how high we need to go. I'm going to guess 3. I'm really not sure. So we'll just kind of stack a few of these right here. That way I can move at a normal speed again, and we can go ahead and place this last foundation. Assuming I can get it to line up. Sure, that's not actually lined up. Whatever. One of those along the way didn't line up, and oh well. I'm just going to have to hope that I can still place these, and it'll work. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Number 7! Come on, number 7. Fancy number 7! I have no idea if this is actually going to work. I mean, technically, I'm kind of placing them in kind of weird spots when you look at things here. I kind of have a couple of dinosaurs in the way. But I'm really hopeful here that going up 3 high will be enough. I'm fairly positive here. I just plain don't have enough walls. I really don't feel like I do. I'm trying to be careful here and go somewhat slow as I place all these. Sheldon, do you have any more walls for me? You have 19 more. I'll just take those. I'm not going to overburden myself here. Yeah, I spent quite a while collecting all the materials to make these. A lot of fun. And by a lot of fun, I mean was not a lot of fun. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. I really... I need to put a doorway down right there is what I need to do. So I'll stop and create one of those in just a minute, because I need a way in here. I'm just gonna bust out when... Assuming this works, the plan is to just tear the walls down. We'll just pretend it's 1988 all over again. 88, is that right? 89? I don't know, whatever. I'm really making a horrible analogy. Either you know what I'm talking about or you don't. Especially because these things really don't compare, so it's really kind of bad. Never mind, forget I said that. Strike that from the record. Just the same, when this is all done, my plan is to just tear everything down. Or at least tear one wall down such that I can extract these gigantic beasts from one side. I'm going to be really upset if this is not enough to hold them in place, because this is a lot of materials and a lot of time that I've wasted if it's not enough. I'm kind of tempted to go 4 high. I might have some extra walls anyway, so... Here, before we do that, let's... Whatever. You're fine. We'll get rid of you. Okay, door frame. That's really all I care about, so wooden door frame. And can I make another wall or two just since I picked up some more wood? Look at that, one more wall. That'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Let's put that door frame on number 5. Got a cat sitting over here. Surprise, surprise about that, right? Bet you didn't guess. Say hi, kitty. She's just kind of like, what? What are you talking about? Pet me, or give me treats or something. You know, she's a cat, that's all she wants. Can I get in there? I figured I'd have to duck. Hi, I see you. I got a headbutt there, don't be jealous. Alright, we're going to put these guys up here. I think just to play it safe. I don't really want to go all the way around 4 high. But I really do think it'll be in my best interest to keep going up. So we're going to go up at least right here. I'm going to go, maybe I will go all the way 4 up. That won't be that many more, right? Shouldn't be. I would guess that 4 has got to be enough. 2 is all you need for a T-Rex. And when you look at them, they look like they can walk over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not too bad. We can make 11 walls in pretty short order here, right? Here, let's go ahead and grab Beaker. Beaker, you're going to be the fastest means of getting around, I think. And we'll say this spot looks good. A lot of trees. So I can grab some thatch, I can grab some fibers. I'm still grabbing fiber by hand because I keep forgetting to grab my scythe, sickle, whatever it is. So it'll have to work. All right, walls. No, not walls. Wall. Yep, I'm gonna need more fiber here. So let's go ahead and grab that while that stuff's cooking. Gotta say, this is doing pretty good experience, though. I kind of sort of mentioned that, but you see, getting pretty close to level 82. Aside from getting and killing on my own an alpha T-Rex, this is pretty much the best way I can get experience. There you go, we'll say 110 fibers enough. I'm going to have a bunch of berries I need to drop here momentarily. Oh, Oviraptor, you're stuck. I should... I should tame that Oviraptor and drag that guy over, shouldn't I? I think that's exactly what I needed, right? I said 11. We'll say that's good. Here, let's drop these berries. I don't need them. And I'm just to be on the safe side here. Oh, you're not stuck. Never mind. I thought you were stuck. I was going to free you. You sound like a raptor based on the sounds. Yeah, I know. I could already see it by the time I was talking about it, but I was just kind of talking out loud there. Because, you know, I tend to do that a lot. Just sounded like a raptor to me. So that's why the Oviraptor took off. It didn't want to see its big brother, cousin, whatever, get just destroyed in 2 stabs. 2 stabs of a pike. That's all it takes. It's a pretty darn good pike, that's why. And I have given myself a little more melee damage, so not a ton, but a little bit. So we are up to tail height. I am going to be hopeful here and say that this will be sufficient. Again, I'm not 100% sure how high I really need to go, but I think that looks pretty good right there. Let's, ah boy, let's find out. Let's go ahead and let's enable wandering and see what happens. We're just going to do it with 1 for the moment. We'll let mouse wander. Okay, we're going to wait a second here. They don't always get moving right away. Theoretically, oh, you are ready to mate, so I think you are good. We'll go ahead and enable wandering on Emerald. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So, no, the box was not big enough on its own, but it is a big box. And it is tall enough now to mate these guys. Pretty awesome. Good stuff. Liking that. So I feel kind of awkward just standing around here while they're, you know, doing their thing. This, yeah, this feels a little awkward. Do you want here? Let's give them a little privacy. Let's go ahead and back off for a moment. Man, I'm going to have to tear all those walls down. Oh, crud. You know what? Okay, so we are kind of prepared here, though. Let me just talk this one out for a second. So if I run over here, and do I have more stuff I want to toss? No, I'm good. Oh, by the way, just so you can see, I made another bino glass. This is a brand new one. Yeah, it doesn't work either. I mean, the zoom works, but it's not a full screen view like it had been in the past. So my mod isn't quite working the way I'm expecting it to. All right. So just talking it through here, we have a refrigerator, so we can grab a fertilized egg from the 2 lovebirds over here. We can throw that guy in there because we're going to also need to, that's kind of awkward thing to do when you're mating. We're also going to need to make some sort of structure here. Oh, crud. Do I have enough carrying capacity? I think I do. I think we'll be okay. Whoa. Emerald moved there. She shifted. Maybe she wanted to get into a better egg-laying position. As I was trying to say, we're also going to need to put down some sort of building that will be able to hatch this egg in. And I suppose we could potentially just use the refrigerated room here. That might work. That might be okay. I don't know how many fires we're going to need. I'm not sure what temperature this egg is going to need to be at. So, potentially we could say that'll work. Here, let's just go ahead and wait around over here now. I feel like we need to just hang out. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's all good to go. Gimme. 40 pounds of egg. All right, you're not going to be ready for a while, so let's go ahead and disable wandering. And we will disable wandering. And we might actually just leave them in there for a while. We don't really have a use for them at the moment. So let's take this gigantic egg over here. This is where I wonder if I'm going to need air conditioners or not. I don't know yet. Okay, let's put that fertilized Giganotosaurus egg in there. So it's in the refrigerator. It's going to be fine for a while. So if we wanted to make a campfire, guess they cost the same, don't they? I was just looking to compare. So we're going to need probably one of those guys. I'm going to need a lot of fuel, aren't I? Some more stones and some more thatch. I suspect we might need more than one campfire, since we're going to... Oh, crud. I'm just thinking now, if we hatch a Giganotosaurus inside this room, this is a pretty small room. 2 by 2. I'm not feeling good about that actually working out well. I don't think that's going to work. I think we need to go bigger. I don't know how much bigger, though. I don't think that's going to work. I think we're going to have a gigantic Giganotosaurus baby. I mean, maybe it'll work. I'm guessing it'll be about as big as Chuck. I would kind of like an egg chamber anyway, so... Ah, man. What do we do? I guess in the back of the, I don't know, I guess the workshop itself. Looks like a pretty good spot. So, why not? We're going to go ahead and just build something back here. I could build onto that, but I'm actually afraid of what might happen if I try to do that. I think we'd actually lose it. So, we're going to start with a brand new building over here, and let's move it over a little this way. And maybe just leave a little room here. I'm just trying to get a feel for it. So maybe we'll go one there. I don't know that we're going to be able to get a... Yeah, I didn't think so. It's kind of what I was looking at there. I was trying to figure out the slope. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. Ah, crud. It's all right. I think it'll still be okay. I think we can go... I'd probably feel better about 3 by 4. Now that I'm looking at it. Lots of today as I try to figure out how I really want to do this. Let's go ahead and that's right. I had to put the saddle on Lolly, so let's go ahead and grab Lolly. We'll grab one more, why not? And we'll just head out this way again. Sure, why not? What do we have to lose at this point, right? It's all good. It's only dark. It's only 3 a.m. It's not like there are any predators are about. Nothing like that. It's good stuff. And it won't take all that long anyway, so... let's go over here. This looks like a better spot. I see a bunch of trees here. So here, let's go ahead and do this. This worked out pretty well last time. I like that. Let's just throw that torch down. And ideally, I won't chop my Quetzal in the head with my axe, because I am kind of a wild swing with it. Alright, now foundation. Where are those guys? Foundation. I'm sure I'm looking right over it. Trapdoor, hatch frame, yada yada yada. Ceiling, wall, wooden foundation. So if I needed to make 2 more of them, going to need a little more fiber and some more wood. So we can do that. We can grab some more fibers. Okay, that'll, I think, be enough at this point. I'll just keep going just to play it safe. And then we'll need a little bit more wood here. Grab that stuff. Oh, guess we're already weighed down again. Foundation, and then we're still going to need a little more wood, but not a whole lot. You might have noticed that I have a level up available. It's pretty subtle. It's kind of, you know, easy to miss. It's not like they put gigantic text along the top of the screen, or that I have buttons flashing at me or anything like that, you know. So just in case, thought I'd go ahead and point that one out. Let's get my torch back. I'd like that. Thank you very much. Lolly, let's head back to the base. I don't have enough ceiling tiles now. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking 8 would be fine, and then I put them out and I went, wait a minute, no. I'm really going to need a whole nother row, but that's okay. If we need to delay things one more episode, which it's looking like, and I honestly thought it might be the case anyway, just because, you know, kind of hesitant to just hatch an egg in the middle of the wilderness. Not that I haven't done that before, but not the best thing to do. It's not the easiest thing to do because you don't have any control over the environment temperature. You can get a heat wave going on, and those are frankly a bit of a pain to deal with. Alright, I should have tried that one first to make sure it would fit. Oops. We're going to need some ramps here to get in and out of this place. Let's see, who has everything? Beaker has everything. I guess one of the big things we need to do is put down the dinosaur gateway. And these are kind of my nemesis. I probably should have built several of them, and I didn't. Dinosaur gateway, please. They never place where I want them to go. That's really what it comes down to. So, let's see. I can't really... You know what? Here, I need to get rid of this guy. I can't see. So let's get rid of these guys. You need to get out of the way. These happy little bushes here need to go away. Right, there we go. Now, theoretically, that looks pretty good. We're going to find out, because I committed to it just like that. So let's go ahead and put a wall up right there, and I can always... Nope, that one. That one. We don't need the GPS right now. We'll put that away. I can always get rid of stuff later if I need to, I guess, but, whatever. We'll say that's probably okay-ish. I don't know. It might not be any good, because look at that. It's really not even straight in there. I'll probably redo that one on my own time. I'm not happy with how it looks. I don't think I can't live with that. That just looks tacky. I can't do that. Let's grab some more walls here. Can I walk? Oh, I can walk. That's good. Because I'll start freeing up some encumbrance in short order here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that a 4x3 is big enough to hatch a Giganoto. I mean, if I thought I might be able to, dang it, sneak a Giganoto into a 4x4, which, or a 5x5 or whatever I did, which I still actually kind of think I can. I mean, I might have to actually build it right around the Giganoto, but I actually kind of think I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably good enough. Probably. We'll find out. And if nothing else, it will be good enough for other creatures. Smaller ones could actually use this as a breeding chamber, and the ones that do leave eggs could still use this as an egg hatchery as well. It's not just for Giganotos. I mean, this one would be perfectly fine, I think, for a T-Rex. I think it'd be okay for a Spino. It's definitely okay for a raptor or, you know, anything kind of along that size. Now, I will have to go up an additional wall, I believe. I don't think this is going to be sufficient to cover everything. I mean, I could just leave it, but you know what? I'm not going to. I have the walls. I have the technology. Why not do it? I love how that shadow just kind of appeared like the piece out of a puzzle. That looked pretty cool. I liked that. Sometimes it's the little things, you know? Sometimes they are what makes everything awesome. So I'm going to need to make a new dino gate. That's just the way it's going to be. But if we take a look at this, I'm feeling pretty good about the overall size of this guy. We might actually slap the gate on there just to see what happens. I'm going to need to make a few more ceilings. Let's do a ceiling for or ceiling for wall trade, rather. Might slap that gate on there. Those are actually pretty cheap to build. The gates themselves are pretty inexpensive. It's the actual gateway that's a bit more of a hassle, because you need to collect a bunch of stones for them. Not too many, thankfully, but you do have to collect some stones. So, you know, whatever. It's all good. There we go. Those are snapping in nicely now. Ish. Alright, almost out of ceilings. It's good. I didn't plan appropriately. Not at all. So we need 6 more. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I can do math. So let's go ahead and grab... Ah, little dodo. You're stuck. Can I get you out of the tree? There you go. Run free! Be free, dodes! We need a little more wood, and we're going to be fine on most everything else. We will need a little more thatch. We'll need another 10. That's not too shabby, though, if you ask me. So, last gathering trip of the episode. I've tried to do most of these ones off camera. You've missed the tons and tons of gathering and crafting I had to do. I've only saved a little bit for us to do together just because this stuff isn't the most exciting thing to do, and I recognize that. I try not to do too much of this on camera just because, you know, it's kind of annoying. What's attacking Lolly over there? I guess I probably shouldn't be crafting. I should probably go see what's going on. Here, let's pull the pike out. Lolly! What are you doing? Oh, it's a scorpion. Well, here, let me make sure Lolly's on follow, just in case. I don't want any strange ideas. There we go. Get rid of that guy, and then I can hatchet you. And I think we need a little bit more just to make one more ceiling. Oh, no, that's right. We need a little more fiber. Now I think we have enough to make that last ceiling. Nope, we still need a little bit of wood. Oh, that's just fine. We'll grab that. Now we're good to go. We have enough wood. And you know what? Here, what does it take to make another gate? Just in case. I'll go ahead and make one more gate just for kicks. I'll go ahead and slap that one down just to see if it works. I think that's a good idea, just to check and see if the building actually works as is. Because if it is, then maybe I'll leave it and replace it another time. Just because that is time consuming and I'm going to need to spend more time gathering other stuff. So let's go place our ceiling tiles. We'll pop one of the gates in because we made an extra one just for kicks. And we'll see if this is going to work. Alright, so we need to place our last ceiling tiles. It just looks like it won't work, and it might actually be fine. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. This is a little tricky trying to do this. Yep, one of those is wrong. One of those tiles is not like the other. Oh well. I know I could have just flown up and dropped it on top. I know that. I just like to do things in ways that are a little more awkward and potentially entertaining. So that gate opens up nicely. If we go inside, I think this is too... Nope, look at that. We got the house buff. So, sort of had the house buff. Yeah, we have the house buff. So it is considered sort of... Yeah, it's not staying 100%. Depends on where we're at in this house. Back on the sides over here, I think it is considered to be a full indoor enclosure. But it's not perfect, but that's kind of what happens when you use the gates anyway. It's not ideal. They just don't quite fit right, so I'll fix that on my own. There's no need for us to do that together. You don't have to suffer while I do that. Let's just go ahead and spend a couple of points here. Just the last thing we're going to do. We'll get melee damage up. 82. Let's just for kicks. Is there anything that opens at 82? 81? I don't remember what opened at 80. Plesiosaur, yeah, we're not really going to worry about that. I don't have a plesi to work with. 76, 75. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything really opened up that we're missing out on. So I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode right there. So, you know what we need to be doing on the next one, right? I mean, it's pretty clear. We had good luck with Mouse and Emerald over there. And we have this egg right in here. Nope, don't go away. Not that one. That one. Giant fertilized egg that we're going to go ahead and pop into our hatchery. But we'll be doing that one on the next episode when I will put a proper gate and probably some ramps and stuff because those might be a good idea. I don't know, whatever. But we'll figure that one out on the next one. So until then, thanks for watching. See you later.